What's going on, guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you would have seen from the title and the first couple of clips, today we're going to be doing a full day of eating. So my eating has been up and down, as you would have seen. We had Chinese New Year and things like that. I also had a couple of drinks on the weekend, but I'm fully back on track now, and that's why I'll be deciding to film a full day of eating. So last week my weight kind of peaked to a current all-time high of 50. I touched it for a couple of days, and since then it has settled back down into the 49 zone, which is more a better indication of where I've been. So probably gained about like 2 kilos since post Japan. Obviously when I first came back from Japan, I was hovering around, I think the 48. Yeah, so around the 48-ish zone. So yeah, it's not too bad at all. The weight gain has been nice and steady since then. So it's time for a calorie increase. I've been basically aiming to hit about 2,000 calories for a while now. And since my weight is doing pretty well, I'm going to be bumping today to about 2,100 or maximum 2,200. I'm going to see how my hunger levels go and things like that. But it's grow time, baby. We're eating, we're aiming to slowly get my body weight up to 50 and still kind of maintain that same composition. I'm feeling a little bit leaner today, which is nice, especially because my period's coming up soon. So I've been a little bit like extra tired and my strength at the gym has been dropping a little bit. But yeah, we're still fully dedicated to this whole grow season, and I want to try and keep it under control in terms of like the fat gain, because I will be going to Singapore next week. So I hope I don't gain too much weight there, but I will be just eating intuitively there, maybe train once or twice. I'll be there for about 5 days. So I think my goal from now to then is to train at least 6 times a week prior to leaving, and so I don't have to worry too much about my training whilst I'm there, because obviously it won't be as optimal as when I'm here. But I am excited to go back and see my family and just spend time with family and things like that. So those things are really, really important to me, and of course like enjoying myself a little. After that, I'll be back here for about a month or so, and then I'm headed to Melbourne to watch my client Kaylin compete. So I'll be there for work, but again, every time you travel, it's going to get in the way a little bit of like progress and consistency. So whilst I'm in Perth, I really want to try and keep everything as good and consistent as possible. I've been really trying to improve my training, as well as obviously train harder, but I've been really, really focused on improving, especially for like my lower body movements because of my back injury, just really making sure I make things harder without having to go too heavy, whilst I let my back continue to heal, and try and make sure I do more of my mobility and recovery stuff, because I am getting old, so I need to make sure I take care of those things. So that's basically what I've been doing. Other than that, I've been enjoying everything right now. Like everything is just going so well in terms of like my sleep, my digestion and everything, and you just feel good when you eat well. But I've also been very forgiving of myself to allow myself like 20% of my calories to come from fun foods. I'm not stressing about it as much as I normally would. I know in the last off season I was really, really strict on myself and ate basically like super clean all the time, which I would love to be able to do, but as of right now, I'm really enjoying the mixture of both. And obviously I try not to go too overboard with it, and I try to eat as clean as I possibly can, because eating cleaner does make me feel better. And like I said, I am a little bit of a food snob. I really try to limit as much processed stuff as possible and just eat clean, wholesome foods, because they just build better gains, I feel, and it just makes you healthier and everything. So we are on that journey right now, but obviously I've still allowed myself to eat out, enjoy myself anytime I'm flying out of Perth, and just be a little bit more flexible with my nutrition that way, and continuing to train hard as per normal. I've been slacking off on the steps a little bit, but I'm trying to aim for about 6,000 to 7,000 a day. Sometimes it gets a little bit hard because I am stuck to my computer when I am doing check-ins and things like that, but I am just in such a good place mentally, and I think that's so important. People really underestimate how much stress does affect your progress. And like I said, since probably towards the end of last year, I've really been focusing on keeping stress low as a #1 priority to really be able to maximize my progress and my gains. And I think that's going really well so far. I'm back from the gym. That session took way too long. I was dilly-dallying and then just like chatting to a bunch of people. My energy levels were kind of low and I just needed a lot of extra rest time. I did a bunch of mobility, a million warm-up sets just to warm up to my working weight for my RDLs. And yeah, I was there for freaking ages. And then I did like 5 minutes of steps after as well. So I did a nice good workout and now it's time to refuel myself. So it's time for my post-workout meal. Yes, and also because my leg days are getting kind of long now, I think I told you guys in one of my previous vlogs, but I'm currently having intra-workout carbs in the form of the coconut water. So I have like a little bottle of coconut water every leg session, which gives me 10 grams of carbs. So that really got me through my extra long session. I'm just gonna be having some basic chicken and rice, but I'm gonna jazz it up as per usual. And I'm gonna show you guys how I jazz it up. But for now, I'm going to do 130 grams of jasmine rice because like I said, I'm going to be bumping up the calories today because we are on the gain train and it definitely gives me a tiny bit of anxiety like it always does. But yeah, we're gonna be bumping up the calories today. So 130 grams of rice as opposed to the 110 that I usually do. Alright, so we've heated up the chicken and rice. I'm gonna show you what I add to it to like make fun. I'm going for a bit of an Asian vibe today. So we're gonna add some Vietnamese mint. So just like put that on there. And then I'm gonna do some spring onions. And then I'm gonna cut up this yellow Japanese pickle thing. And I'm gonna finish it off with some Vietnamese fish sauce. Everyone always asks me about this. It's just like regular full sugar one. I don't even know what's in there because Tong's mum made it, but I'm off season, so it's totally fine. Just do about 4 spoonfuls. And then I finish it off with some chili sauce. My mum actually made this. It's basically like chili, vinegar, and some garlic just all blended up. And that's my post-workout meal for today. I have an eyelash appointment to go to really soon to refill my lashes before I go to Singapore, but I'm gonna do another snack right now just in case I get hungry later on. I really try to fit in about 5 proper meals a day, but if the timing doesn't add up and everything, I may sometimes only end up with 4 proper meals. So I'm going to do a little bit of a snack right now and I'm going to be having some mango. I absolutely love having fruit in my off season. I think it's just the best way to add carbs when you have higher carbs. And these mangoes are from my mother-in-law's garden. So they're organic, no pesticides and whatever. So, and they taste so sweet. All cut up, I have 100 grams of mango here, and this will be the 3rd thing I ate today. So it'll be a mini snack. I am back from my eyelash appointment and my lashes look amazing, but I am absolutely freaking starving right now. Like I've never been hungrier. I'm so hungry. I'm like shaking and my stomach is starting to cramp. I know it sounds like an exaggeration, but sometimes when I get hit with hunger, it really hits hard. So it's gonna be a nice basic meal right now that I can shove down real quick. So this is what I'm having, some bulgogi beef that I cooked up and some rice. Literally, that's all. And I need to eat this ASAP before I freaking pass out. It is now time for dinner and I do have a good amount of calories left over. As I expected, I did not have time to eat 5 whole meals today, so I only had 3 meals today, so I do have quite a lot of calories left over for my last meal, so this is what I'm gonna be having. I bought these mandu dumplings from Costco and you can cook them in the air fryer. The calories are not bad, so I'm gonna be having 4 of these. Just gonna pop that in the air fryer. And then because it's a hot day, I am wanting some cold soba noodles. So this is the one I get. It's organic soba noodles, which is basically made out of buckwheat, which is actually really good for you. So it's definitely one of my favorite go-tos for noodles. I hardly eat noodles when I'm at home, but this is definitely one of my favorites. So I'm gonna be cooking that up and then just dipping it in this soba noodle dipping sauce. So obviously I'm gonna have to boil the noodles to cook them. Just boil them for about 4 minutes. And then I'm gonna strain them and then dunk them into a bowl of ice or ice cold water to cool the noodles down, let them get cold before eating them. All right, now we strain it. Pop some ice in there. Just pop that in there with some ice. Dumplings are ready. Look at that. And got the dumplings. So this is my dinner. Oh my god, I'm so excited. So this is the soba noodles. I still left a few ice cubes there to keep it cold. And then I got some beef for protein, the mandus, and this is the dipping sauce, and that's some vinegar for the mandus. So how you eat soba noodles is dip them into the sauce. Now time for dessert. I thought I'd be super full after dinner, but I just let it digest a little bit and I'm feeling good. Got more calories to eat, so let's have dessert. I'm gonna be still keeping it sorta clean with this first one. Yes, I will have more than this after, but we'll just start with the ice cream first. I'm gonna have this Panel Organic, plant-based, gluten-free. It's dairy-free as well, obviously, because it's plant-based. So dairy-free vanilla bean ice cream. So yeah, calories are not bad. It is a little bit on the higher fat side. That's because it uses coconut milk. And I'm gonna have it in one of these waffle cones. My organic dairy-free ice cream. This is one of my current favorite snacks. I'm gonna have some gluten-free chocolate chip tiny teddies. I always only do one serve, which is about 24 grams, so I don't eat like too much processed stuff in the day. But this is good because it's gluten-free. And the last thing I'm gonna be eating for today are these little mini Oreos. One serving is, oh, we don't have the calories on here, but yeah, it's about 100 calories per little packet. And whenever I feel like it, I'll just have one of these. all my meals are in, all the calories are in. Nighttime face routine is done, and it's time for me to just lay and relax. I hit 2,200 calories today, feeling pretty good, feeling pretty full, and I probably will continue around 2,100 to 2,200, just depends on what I'm training. So obviously today we trained legs, so I went for the higher cal, and we will see where the next couple of days go, and how my weight trends, and I'll keeping you guys updated and showing you what I eat. Obviously today definitely went a little bit rogue. I feel like today is like a little bit less clean than what I normally would have, but it is what it is. I enjoyed everything that I ate. Well, actually it's pretty clean. It's probably only like, yeah, the desserts and probably the mandu dumplings that were not the cleanest, but it definitely all still helped me hit my calories well, and everything is nice and balanced. Protein, fats, and carbs are exactly where they need to be. So we're up at 300 grams of carbs today, which is great. So hopefully we'll see how my weight goes tomorrow, but I'll update you guys that in my next vlog. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe for more, comment to let me know what you would like to see, and I will catch you guys in the next one.